Before we start the video, make sure you check the description to join our giveaways.
Ethereum, ETH, the biggest brilliant agreements blockchain, has a versatility issue. As an ever-increasing number of clients join Ethereum, the organization turns out to be more costly and more slow to utilize. Because of Ethereum's versatility issue, Ethereum environment has thought of a Layer 2 scaling arrangement with chains dealing with top of Ethereum mainnet, notwithstanding the impending Ethereum merge, a move from evidence of work, POW, to the speedier and all the more harmless to the ecosystem confirmation of stake, POS, framework. Idealism is one of these Layer 2 scaling arrangements, which is a lot less expensive to use than Ethereum, and turns out to be progressively famous alongside other Layer 2s. This video will open the most definite Optimism crypto cost expectation for 2022, 2025, 2030 and the years to come. Before we go through that, we should have a speedy survey of what Optimism crypto is. What is Optimism? What is Optimism coin, OP used for? Good faith, OP, is an Ethereum Layer 2, L2, arrangement zeroed in on giving minimal expense, simple to involve adaptability for Ethereum-based decentralized applications, dApps, with point of making things quicker on the Ethereum blockchain. It was first proposed in 2019, with its mainnet opening in 2021 and its local administration token Optimism, OP, delivered on May 31, 2022. Overpowered helps store outsider advancement recommendations and combinations on the Optimism Layer 2 chain, by means of the Optimism Collective Decentralized Independent Association, DAO. Idealism's backend innovation stack is named the Optimistic Virtual Machine, OVM, concerning Ethereum Virtual Machine, EVM. Since Optimism's innovation intently matches Ethereum's, all Ethereum-based shrewd agreements can be sent on Optimism to exploit the stage's higher exchange speeds and less expensive gas charges. As the name recommends, Layer 2 scaling arrangements utilize a second layer to help blockchains adapt to higher traffic. Envision the blockchain as a first layer with a different framework running on top of this, your subsequent layer. In the event that you take an exchange from the blockchain, do it on the subsequent layer, in this manner halting it being dialed back on the blockchain by expanded traffic, and afterwards set it back onto the blockchain. That is essentially how a Layer 2 scaling arrangement functions. Positive thinking, OP, price history. Presently, we should investigate the Optimism cost history. While we should advise you that previous exhibition is in no way, shape or form any sign of future outcomes, if we need to either decipher an Optimism cost expectation, or probably make one of our own, understanding what the token has done in the brief time frame that it has been accessible to exchange can assist us with the unique circumstance. As indicated by CoinMarketCap, when OP first enters the public market through its most memorable airdrop on May 31, 2022, it was valued at $4.57. It looks very hopeful at this specific cost, as the market very quickly concluded it was exaggerated and tumbled to a low of $0.7973 prior to shutting the day at $1.44. While the underlying cost is currently at an untouched high for Optimism, there have been a few changes in the OP token cost. Positive thinking crypto price prediction. All things considered, we should investigate Optimism crypto cost expectation. Remember that crypto cost gauges are normally distant from the genuine cost. In addition, almost certainly, long-haul crypto value forecasts are made utilizing calculations, and that implies it very well may be changed out of the blue. Above all else, as of August 11, Crypto Predictions' optimistic cost estimate for 2022 shows the year shutting at $2.028. From that point, it's supposed to reach $3.026 in August 2023. After a year, the token is supposed to be valued at $3.897, and by August 2025 it could reach $4.451. By August 2026, the site predicts that Optimism's cost could reach just shy of $4.859 prior to stretching around $4.975 before the year's over. Up2Brain has a profoundly hopeful cost estimate for OP, foreseeing that it could ascend to $1.70 this year and proceed to $2.45 1 year from now. In 2024, it could arrive at a cost of around $3.59, while the site's optimistic crypto cost gauge for 2025 is $5.32. By 2026, the token could additionally increment to around $7.36. In the interim, digital coin prices Optimism cost figure proposes that the token could ascend to $2.18 toward the finish of 2022, $2.47 for 2023, and $2.51 for 2024. By 2025, OP could be valued at $3.25, yet the cost could fall back to $2.85 in 2026. In 2027, it might have recuperated to $4 and rise further to $5.53 in 2028. The site gauges OP could close at $7.60, giving an optimistic value conjecture of up to $7.68 in 2030, and rise further to $8.55 by 2031. At last, Wallet Investor has a positive perspective on Optimism's future pattern. The site accepts that the token could be valued at $4.742 by August 2023. It could rise further to $7.613 in 2024 and top above $10 at $10.528 in August 2025. Positive Thinking Crypto Price Prediction. Conclusion. Before we close, a few last focuses. To start with, it is vital to understand that at the hour of composing, OP has been exchanging on the open market for under 90 days. This implies we don't have any idea what its regular level is. Fresher cryptographic forms of money are commonly more temperamental than laid-out ones. Besides, we ought to bring up that while Optimism ought to get some kudos for composing a white paper in clear, straightforward and plain English, truly while the Layer 2 scaling arrangement isn't the least demanding thing for crypto novices to comprehend around, there are a ton of them. It's difficult to see how Optimism might stick out. Moreover, with the Ethereum merge coming in the not-so-distant future, Optimism and other Layer 2 scaling arrangements will probably at last think of themselves as repetitive. At last, while considering Optimism crypto cost expectation, it is critical to recall that the entire crypto market remains exceptionally unpredictable, making it challenging to precisely gauge the cost of a coin or token inside a couple of hours, and, surprisingly, more hard to give long-haul gauges. Therefore, experts and calculation-based indicators can and do make